Hi, I'm Scott Watson, Professor of Tuba Euphonium at the University of Kansas, and my topic today is getting world-class sound and resonance. Now, it's an honor to be asked to do this, by the way, by ITEA. It's very important for any brass player, but particularly tubists, to try to have a really world-class sound, one that's full of overtones, and as Arnold Jacobs once said, full of vibration, filling the horn with vibration. Have just a couple things to share with you that I hope you'll enjoy and find that it helps your playing. Number one, it's very important to realize that you need to have a very concerted effort to try to center every single note on the instrument, because we do things by muscle memory. It's essential that every tubist work on learning how to center every single note in the entire range of the instrument. Now, on top of that, it's also very important to know what you're trying to achieve. I think it's essential also that every tubist has a philosophy of what my good friend Jeff Funderburk calls fish face, which is basically the basic embouchure set, in which we have a face like this, which is a great brass embouchure, but particularly a tuba embouchure. And for every octave that we go down, it's twice as big, and for every octave that we get higher, it's twice as small. So that basically we have a firm foundation so that you can work on your centering with an embouchure that is not different from one register to another. What we're trying to achieve, remember, is a sound that is full of overtones, that has that sizzle, something that is really important to all tubists. Now, what I would also suggest is that you would think about achieving this by several things that you can do on the instrument. First of all is to use a tuner like this one, or even a smaller one, and literally go through the entire instrument and try to center each note where there's the most overtones, where it's absolutely perfect. And generally, 95% or more, and it's also be where it's best in tune. And if you do that, because we do things by muscle memory, you're going to then learn exactly where every note centers on your instrument with a world-class sound. Now, beyond that, of course, your breathing technique has to be excellent, but also you can do several things that will help, I think, essentially. Number one, I think buzzing tunes, particularly with glissandi, on your mouthpiece really works on muscle coordination and achieves that muscle memory. So what we're trying to achieve, however, on the mouthpiece is to know what really a great buzz sounds like. And I always describe it as an angry bee kind of sound. It's full of overtones that translates on the instrument is one that's very resonant and full of those same overtones. If we buzz tunes, it's a lot of fun. So anything that's legato, rock tunes, ballads, Broadway show tunes, opera, it doesn't matter. Whatever is fun for you to do. I also suggest that you do a lot of them with a lot of glissandi, because it forces the embouchure to buzz all the microtones, which actually speeds up the muscle coordination process, and you'll hear it in your sound each and every day. So I hope these little helpful hints will help you get to where you want to be, playing the tuba with a big, full sound that's full of resonance, because indeed, that's what we tubists are, purveyors of resonance. Thank you.